Hi crafty peeps, it's me Mary and I'm back today because I wanted to share some fun estate sale finds with you guys. I hope that you guys are all doing well and are having a great day. I know I didn't get a chance to put out a video yesterday, but I was, doing outdoor stuff until late because it was so nice out, but I wanted to get one up for you guys today and I wanted to show you everything that I found at this great estate sale. So I usually go to estate sales on, like the first day that they open, right when they open in the morning. So I'm standing in line with numbers or something like that. But I thought I'd try it a little bit different this time because I'm trying to save some money. And so I went on the last day, the last hour. And I did. I saved some money, but I have that FOMO. I think I missed out on some good stuff, but I also found some great stuff, and everything that I got in this haul today was $10. So I was very excited about that. The first thing I wanted to show you, obviously, is some wrapping paper that I got. So they had a whole box of wrapping paper, and I sort of sorted through it. Mostly, it looked like it was from like the 80s and 90s, I would say. But maybe some is even earlier than that, maybe, I don't know. But I did get some of this, and I have it under a book right now, getting flat. So I just tore a piece off to show you, but I love these colors. This blue is so vibrant against the red and the pink. I really do like this a lot. I haven't, I'm not a real big Raggedy Ann fan, or I haven't been anyway, but it just seems like this stuff is just sort of coming my way, Raggedy Ann and Andy. So I've been picking it up as I see it, and I really do like this wrapping paper. It's sort of growing on me. I also got this one, which is more Raggedy Ann, and it's got just these beautiful colors in it. So I thought that was neat. And then this is some bird wrapping paper, and it's got this really like nice crinkly texture to it. This one looks really vintage. I mean, probably, I don't know, I'm thinking it's one of the oldest ones, but I don't know. I'm sort of a bad judge on wrapping paper age. But isn't this neat with these little bunnies and the chicks and the tulips? Yellow tulips are like my favorite flower. So I thought that was really cool. And then another thing that I picked up was this one, and it looks like, sort of like, I don't know, what we would pick up for junk journaling. So I thought that was really cool. All these little things, all these vintage items. And then this is funny too, because I, am not like the majority. I know that this is a minority way of thinking, but I am not like, I don't know, I don't really like teddy bears. I mean, they're cute and everything, but a lot of people go goo-goo for them, and I don't get it. But I saw this wrapping paper and I thought some of my crafty friends might like this, so I did pick this one up. And then I got this. It says it's flower pot wrapping. So I thought this would be different to use in a journal. That really pretty pink color. And then this also has a pink tone to it. It's almost like a mottled pink. It looks white, but I love that crinkle feel. And I couldn't believe this, you guys, because I'm like, well, if you've been watching my videos, you would know that I'm working on a strawberry journal, slowly but surely. So I'm gathering all the supplies out of my craft room, which is a feat in itself, so I found some strawberry wrapping paper along with some cherries and raspberries and apples, it looks like on here, but I thought that was too cool. And then I also got this little roll of heart wrapping paper. I thought that was neat. And then this reminded me of some Edith Holden. It's not Edith Holden, but it just reminded me of her books, and it's got all these pretty like birds and butterflies and flowers on it, and some like little sayings on it too. So I picked up all those rolls of wrapping paper, and that was included in my $10 estate sale haul. So let me put these down here so I have some more room. Sorry about that. I have limited space here. And some other things that I picked up were some jars. I love picking up these whenever they're a good price. And so I got this Ball Perfect Mason jar. I threw it in the dishwasher already, so that's why it has some condensation in there. But I thought that was really pretty for like buttons or like little tchotchkes in my craft room. I also got this one. It's an Atlas Easy Seal. I love the blue color of these jars. And look at this one. This even has a glass top, which is pretty cool. So I really like that. And then I picked up this, which looks like a little candy dish in clear glass. Isn't that pretty? Move those out of the way. But I just thought that was really nice. It was, you know, all of these were super dirty. They were in the garage, but I just threw them in the dishwasher. And then this one was really dirty inside, and it's got this little hole at the top. So I thought, I don't know how I'm going to get that clean, but I threw it in the dishwasher and it did not come out clean in the inside. My husband actually had a little tool, this tiny little brush that he used to clean this out, and it turned out fabulous. It's got like a wavy sort of grain on it, I guess you would call it, in the glass. It's so pretty, and it's like a purple tint to the glass, and I collect purple glass. So that was a neat find. Then I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use this one for. It was just so cute and little. I thought I had to pick that up. It says ACBCO20 on the bottom, so I'm not sure what that means, but I just thought it was a cute little jar. What else did I get? Oh, let me show you this because it takes up a lot of space here. This was on the top shelf in the basement. It had spider webs all over it, and it was pretty dirty and gross. But I cleaned it up, and I don't know if you can really tell what this is, but it's a tree for Christmas ornaments. You know, so you could display your Christmas ornaments on this. And I thought that was so cool. So I had to pick that up. I was surprised that nobody picked that. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, right? Because it had spider webs and stuff all over it. But and then in a book with a bunch of like appliance manuals and stuff in there, there was this. And one of my friends really likes geese, and so I thought this cute little duck would, you know, sort of make her happy. So even though it's just an old paper towel and it has paint on it and everything, but I thought, you know, she can find something to do with this because she's pretty creative. So picked that up for her. I did pick up these things. I got a little hairpin, which is neat. I'll add that to my collection. And then these were so cool. Look at these little spoons, you guys. Aren't they so pretty? They're sweet and low spoons. And I'm gonna have to look these up on eBay to see if there's any value, but I thought that these would be great for sequin mixes, like sending them off to a crafty friend. Aren't those fun? And then again, the teddy bears, I keep finding them places, but this is so cute, isn't it? So I thought that would make one of my crafty friends happy. And this little pig was cute too, so I picked her up. And then this, I really loved. It's like a little bird with that old glitter on it. And I love that flaky, like chunky sort of glitter that's clear. Here's another spoon. And then I got this tin. Oh, here's the lid. And I thought that this would be fun. Maggot Chasing Retro puts together these tins with, I don't know, she has like hankies and little ephemera in them. And I thought this would be fun to put together a Christmas tin. So I got that. And then some other odds and ends that I got. I got a bag full of needles and stuff like that. So I liked the packaging on this one. And then this is pretty cool too. Oh, Craft-A-Lanch. And here's some more. I really like these larger ones. Or like something like this. It's easy to sew in signatures with needles like that. And then I got these little like googly eyes, which are so fun. I picked up these. I know that they're for, you know, your wine glasses and to show whose is whose, but, you know, of course I'm going to take those off and use them as charms. I thought that that would be really fun. So there's 2 packages of those. And then here's a needle book, and I love finding these. This is one I don't have, so it's pretty cool. Fashion quality needle book. So I thought that was really a fun find. And then I found a couple of these. I don't know if they're missing the back. I don't think this one is, but I don't know if this one's missing the back, but I thought they were cool. They're just like a satiny fabric on the front. They're made to be little like memory keepers, I guess. It says a remembrance of your wedding day. And it's got this really pretty paper in it I thought I could use. Isn't that nice? And then this one. So you can tell I find sort of different stuff on the last day. You know, this was pretty buried too. So I'm guessing like even if you were there on the first day, you might not have even seen these things because there was so much stuff at this estate sale. But I thought those were cool. Then I got some more needles. And these little packs are really cute. I really like the packaging. Thought that was cool too. And then this whole package, I thought I might even put all of these. Well, first of all, I'm going to use these for the dangles for like a sewing journal. That was my idea for those. And then I was thinking of putting them all in this little jar right here. So I thought that would be a neat little display in my craft room. And then these were just laying around, old paint chip cards. Then I did pick up some patterns. This clown one, I don't know. I know some of you are afraid of clowns, but I think they're pretty cute. But, you know, it's one of those things where they're cute to me, but sort of like teddy bears and Raggedy Ann, they're not my favorite thing. I did pick up this one too, a McCall's, and this is for cafe curtains. And does this one have a date? 1953, so that's pretty cool. This one I love. Look at that. Isn't that cool? A simplicity. I don't think these ones have the dates. I don't see a date on this one, but it's very, oh, so pretty. Like a Valentine's, a Christmas. I just think they're so cool. Found these little buttons laying around. And this little purse, I thought this was neat. The zipper does work, and in the inside it has like a satin fabric, but I thought that was sort of neat. I don't know what I'm going to use this for yet, but I do have little purses like this that I occasionally, you know, bring with me to a wedding or Christmas events, stuff like that. And then this, oh my goodness, I was so excited when I saw this. The Lucky Sew It Yourself book, sort of on, you know, it's funny because on the last day, I'm really excited to find something like this, where on the first day it would just be sort of like an okay thing. But I just thought this was such a super score. I mean, because look at all this stuff I got for $10. You know, I didn't pay even $1 for this, but look at the little kitty. And I am in the midst of collecting for cat journals. So this is from 1964, and it's got the neatest images in it. Look at that. I've never seen this book before. I really like the yellow and black. The paper is so cool. Oh, so pretty. I love it. So I picked that up. See What You Can Sew Yourself by Scholastic Book Services. I wonder if this was like one of those Scholastic fairs at your school where the kids could pick this up. And, you know, this is from, what, the 60s, I said? Yeah, 1964. So that would be really cool if that was from that. Here's another pattern, and I typically don't pick up the baby clothes patterns, but this one is in such a good, well, it's in such good condition, I should say. And this one, it's a Simplicity, isn't it? Yep, doesn't have a date on it. I always like to pick up wooden spools for decoration in my craft room, and I also have this Coats & Clark's display case, and so I'm always looking for this size Coats & Clark's wooden spools to put in there. And then I've had this before, the Stretch and Sew sewing book. I think gave it to one of my friends though. So I do love the hot pink in this book. 1973. And it does have some really neat like illustrations in there. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that hot pink. Lady slacks and shorts, lady skirts. It's got all types of stuff in here. So I picked that up. And then they had a box of Yahtzee score sheets. So look at the yellow. Oh my gosh, on this. This is so cool. This was not a smoker's house either. So it's not smoky. It's just old. And then they did have some newer ones. So with the Scholastic guy on there, I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, these are triple Yahtzee, and this is just regular Yahtzee. So very neat. I was happy to find those. They had a bunch of watercolor paper pads, but I thought I'd just get a small one. And it's got some really nice paper in here. Does it say whether it's hot or cold press on here? No, I don't see that. They had $3 on here, so their prices the first day it looks like were pretty high. So I'm actually glad that I waited until the last day, even though it was a great estate sale. This is cool. A regular Yahtzee score pad. These ones look different from the other ones because it doesn't have the guy in the corner there. And I like the box too. That's pretty cool. A few more things. I found another Raggedy Ann item. So I thought this would be cool. Maybe I'll just, I don't know, put a Raggedy Ann like bundle together. Some of you might like that. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. They had a few books. I got Atlas of Hawaii, and it looks like this is from, it says Kauai and Oahu, January 1989. So maybe that's where they went. Let's see here, 1988. But in the back, it had some really pretty like floral and bird pictures that I saw. Yeah, aren't those pretty? So I thought that these would be perfect in like a bird journal, or, oh, look at the fish too, were cool. Look at this one. So neat. But yeah, so I picked that up, and then a couple more things. I picked up some dice. They were with the Yahtzee, so I got some of those. And then it looks like some more pins, a Raggedy Ann book. I thought this was so cool, so funny that I keep finding all this Raggedy Ann stuff. This is a golden book. I didn't even look in the inside of this. But I just picked, oh, a kitty. Oh, that would be good for my kitty journal. Oh, it does say 1969. Look at this. So cute. So, I don't know. Raggedy Ann is growing on me. What can I say? But what else did I get? I did get my mom a hat box. It was pretty big though, and I already have it set aside for her. And I got a hat. I collect vintage hats. I should have brought that up. It's in my bedroom though. Oh man, maybe I'll show it to you in another haul. And is there anything else? Just some more needles that I got, and oh, a dustpan. I picked the dustpan up, but I've already been using it in the garage. So it was just an old like olive green plastic dustpan. I thought it was so cool. So I picked that up too. But all of this for $10, you guys. So I thought that was a fun haul. Let me know what you think. Do you like my hauls where I go on the first day or the last day, or does it really not matter? And I hope that you guys are all doing great. And until next time, friends, love ya. Bye-bye.